Well, morning guys. Welcome to our My Trucking Life 70. Can't believe it's 70 already. It's gone so fast. I'm just dropping down now onto the M54. We've got a 180 mile trip ahead of us down to Belvedere. I'm sure you might remember that from a few of my previous episodes. If you don't, then you need to go and watch them. Where have you been? Oh dear. I'm supposed to be there by 8 AM and I got held up at the yard. Excuse me. I got held up at the yard again looking for a load bar, and I never managed to find one, so I ended up having pallets and a strap, which is just as good, but it's easier to use the bar. I hope you can't see the reflection of my ugly face in the windscreen, by the way. So yeah, I'll be lucky if I can get down there by 10 o'clock, but we'll see. I'll catch you later on. Well guys, it's now 10:15. Well, 22. It'll almost be 1:45 in a minute. I've informed the guys in the office I was going to get there for 9:45, so I'm going to miss that deadline. I'm literally 2 miles away. Apparently there's traffic up until this next set of traffic lights, and once I'm over them it's all good. So I'm hoping that they're alright with it at the depot. It'll be a bit of a kick in the balls if they do reject me, but we have informed them as best as we could. Maybe I should have gave myself longer to get there again, like, you know, when I called them, but you know, it's not my fault. There's been traffic everywhere, so
from BBC Radio.
Shut up. So yes, it's been a stressful mess getting down here, mainly due to this prick who nearly took me front end off at the last but one island. I don't know why, but he looks like he's got the need to drive it round like it's a fucking car. So yeah, N and C. So I've had him. Apart from that, the driving's been alright, but there's been just traffic everywhere. There was a broken down vehicle near Toddington, so I was going to pull on there for a 15-minute break, but it turned out, looking how the traffic was, I turned it into I had a 45 minutes and cleared my tacho, because even looking at the time now, I'd have been pushing it close to getting here in 4.5 hours. Yeah, so obviously that's delayed me having the break then, but the traffic would have delayed me even further, and trying to find a place to have a break down here would have delayed me even more further, and also run the risk of me breaking my driving rule. So yeah. Anyway, I'm in lovely Belvedere now, so hopefully after this island the traffic will ease up. It's the fish island, look. You probably won't see it till I'm on top of the island itself, but there's a big metal fish. You know, some genius thought it'd be best to put great oh, you're not indicating then? Don't bother. No one else needs to fucking know it. You know, as if it's not enough concentrating on the road. What the fuck? Bloody travel reports. As if it's not frustrating enough driving in London, you've got people stopping to look at a fish that's been beautifully crafted and placed on the middle of a roundabout. Anyway, I've got 33 pallets or so to get off here, if they let me get them off, that is, and I'll get back in touch with you later on. Alright guys, well, I'm out of Belvedere now and coming up to the Dartford crossing. Ah, what a ball ache that was. I had to restack 2 pallets because they'd been loaded on faulty pallets, like, so basically if the bottom of the pallet's falling off, we have to restack them or they get rejected. So I did that to 2 pallets altogether. I got, the main thing was that I got there and the delivery was accepted. That's the more important thing. So restacking's part of the job. It doesn't matter, it keeps me fit. Lol. It won't get rid of my beer belly, but it keeps me fit and healthy. Oh dear. So we're under the Dartford tunnel now, going under the River Thames. Oh dear, I've got to make my way up to Luton now to reload. Oh, it's the 3rd time I've been to this place already. Twice it's been planned. The second time it was like a rescheduled load. But yeah, I don't mind this place. I'm used to going there, so not to worry. I know where it is. I know where to get back. The only problem is I might not get back. I'm pretty sure I won't actually. I've done about. I should have enough drive time, but again, like the other day, it's all going to boil down to hours in the day. I've got 15 hours maximum, and I've already done 10 hours, almost 10 hours. So I can't. Well, if I can get in and out of Luton quick enough, like I said the other day, I'll have a chance to get back. But if not, I'll be parking in a lay-by for someone to take it away. But we'll see. So we're just coming up to the end of the tunnel. I'll leave this little bit on. We've survived and we haven't got our feet wet, so far so good, eh? You can just see the start of the QE2 bridge there as it goes up and over. I don't think I've filmed going over it yet. You'll have to jog my memory about it, guys. I'll have to look into that. I don't think I have filmed myself going over it. Never mind. Speak to you later. Well, sorry guys, I've got a bit carried away on my trip back. I am just on the M1 coming to the end of the roadworks, getting onto the M6. I have got 69 miles to go, and I've got 2 hours to do them, which sounds pretty good considering I can do 55 miles in 1 hour. However, it's a bit sticky around the M69 in about 20, I don't know, say about 15 miles away from where I am now. So if that clears up, I should be okay to just about get back. But I'm not going to get my hopes up, to be honest. Had a decent drive back, to be honest. It's been a really long day. Everything's gone as good as it could have, to be fair. I've always been against the clock all day and running late. But today's just been a case of spot the twat, because the driving today has just been atrocious, I'm telling you. Oh dear. I've seen people putting nail varnish on. I've seen people in lane 2 out of 4 reading papers while they're on the phone. Like office papers, not newspapers, doing like office work. Then you've got your usual stuff like lane hogging and playing games with you. That's just an everyday thing, but today just seems to be one of the worst days I've had for a long, long time. But never mind. It's best not to get frustrated with it all. Look at that skyline. Like I've said, this camera definitely doesn't do it. Oh, there you go. Well done, mate. Merging onto a motorway, 101. Ah, dear. I guess it's just the frame, because I've been a bit stressed out today. I guess that's why I've been more alert to all the retards. Now, I'm not going to be a hypocrite, you know. Like, I'm a lorry driver, and I'll admit that in the past I've ate crisps, I've got frustrated with other people, you know. One thing I don't do, and obviously I always advise anyone not to do, is be on their mobile phone while they're driving. Truck's fitted with a hands-free kit, and I've got it set to automatic answer while I'm driving. So no matter who it is, my phone will answer it, and then I'll speak. It can be it can get in the way sometimes when I'm not near my phone. Obviously it's a bit embarrassing then, so I'll just say I've got a bad microphone or something, yeah. But yeah, I've never done anything other than that. Eating. I guess I'm talking to you lot, but that's on my dash cam, that's just on my dashboard. So that's always there. It's always there recording, and I'll just cut it out when I'm ready for bed. But sorry it's not been much of a video today. I guess you got this beautiful sunset to look at, if you've made it this far in today's video, that is. So yeah, I'll pick up with you when I'm back in the yard, hopefully. Well, the view just gets better and better, guys. It's a shame the camera isn't the best at picking up distances, but what a beautiful red sky at night, eh? Just as red as these bloody bright lights. Ah dear. This is the traffic I was telling you about. And it wasn't quite 15 mile away, it's more like 5 or 6, I think. But yeah, well, I'm just going to shut up and enjoy the view. Well guys, I never made it down to the yard in the end. I'm just parked up now eating my tea, and I'll get your video out to you when I can. Speak to you all next time.